Well, hello everybody, this is Padre Jasmine Gonzalez. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday. Yesterday I got a yellow dress for the wedding of my friend. I just have to take it tomorrow or Friday to the dry cleaner. So I was ready for next week. And then I have to, this weekend I probably have to get a few things that I need for the wedding. I'm going to wear the shoes that I have. I'm not going to plan to buy a lot of stuff. But in any case, today I'm planning on going to wrestling practice. Last night I played a video game called Super Street. I personally like racing games. I have played racing games that are super cool. I think one of the games that I played when I was younger, and it was a friend of mine that had it for Super Nintendo, was I think it was Gran Turismo. So I found some racing games that I like, some racing games that are just like awful. One of the ones that I was playing during the pandemic, it was called Racing Evolution, and it was for PlayStation 2. And that game was fun. I like the storytelling. I like the fact that the main character was a woman, and she was the one driving, and her nemesis was also a woman too. So I played it because of the storyline, and it got me hooked. It had some interesting challenges, some interesting car builds, and you can adjust the suspension and certain things to make the driving a little bit better. Super Street is a little bit similar to that, but it doesn't have number one, it doesn't have a female driver. That's in the storyline. It has a career mode, but it doesn't have a storyline. But the objectives in the career mode are not somewhat very clear. The cars can be customized, and that's something that I like. That's probably one of the best things in the game, is that you can choose what air intake and all that kind of stuff. Even a sway bar can help you stabilize and give you more control of the car when you take turns. And also you can change the brakes, which is also very helpful, because if you don't have good brakes, it's not going to brake, and they're not that expensive. You can also put a new engine and all that kind of stuff, but you need a certain amount of money for that. And then you can unlock members for your team, which I don't know what they do, because also like the storyline is like, there's not a good storyline in my opinion. So the members of the team, I have no idea what they do. I don't know how it helps you. And the sad part about it is like, I think the game just focuses on giving like, making all of the teams, the team members women, which I have no problem, but at the same time it's like, the way that they design the characters is more of a fan service than anything to add to the story or anything like that. So it's okay, but I'm not too happy about it. I may get up and then getting a different game at some point of racing. I've been thinking about Formula One or F1 2022 or a different game, but I still play the game, and I still kind of enjoy it. It was challenging to have control of the car, so I think the challenging got me interested into playing, because I'm get very competitive when it comes to racing. I want to be number one and all that kind of stuff. So it was really interesting trying to figure out and having control of the car. Even if somehow it didn't make sense. Like for example, one of the doors will open when you are driving. It's almost like the car is using the car to help you stabilize, which is hilarious. Almost like Knight Rider, when he had in season 4 where they added the thing to give him super speed, and spoiler will come up, and like certain parts will become more aerodynamic, and then like he will flip certain parts to help him stop. So it had that feeling when I'm playing the game and I see the door open. It's like someone's like, okay, I guess it's helping me to reduce to increase drag, so that way I can stop easily. I have more control over taking the curve. It's not a very realistic game, but I do like the fact that as you crash, your car starts breaking down and parts start flying away, and you can see like certain other parts of the car. So it's, if you hit certain objects, you're going to see that, but you're not going to get like into a crash immediately. But if you hit a wall or something like that, then yeah, you crash, and then you have to like restart again. And I crashed so many times yesterday, more times than I ever wanted to, but I did kind of enjoy the game a little bit, and I earned a few trophies playing my own. I'm playing career mode, like I don't think I want to spend money getting into the PlayStation Network to play with other people. But was the game worth it? I mean, for the amount of money that I spent for that game, and I think it was a relatively low amount of money, I think it's okay, but I think the game could have been better, in all honesty. I feel like there could be better changes, but I did enjoy playing because, like I said, once I start playing, it's just like, okay, I want to try to be first. Oh gosh, oh no, I'm trying to crash, So it kind of like forced me to try to get more control of the car, But I think I'm going to probably see if I can get a different game that is a little bit more easier to maneuver the car, because that's one of the things that I didn't like. It's like me doing what I was doing to get better control of the car. Not having control of the car is frustrating, honestly. When you cannot maneuver the car relatively well, it's really depressing, honestly. Like, especially taking like some turns and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah. But that's the reason why I want to get a different game, to see if there's other cars that give you more control of the car, so you end up crashing all the time, because I hate crashing, honestly. And when the problem is, like, when you slow down, the other cars are going like way faster than you. It's like how can I catch up, But I guess that's when customization comes in, because I'm pretty sure if I put a different engine, I'm going to get more power, and yeah, I'm gonna probably end up crashing more, because that's one of the things that happen. Because the car is going like way too fast, and the car barely have any control, and you end up crashing way more many times than you want to, which is sad. It's not enjoyable, honestly. Like, when you are crashing almost all the time, doesn't make a game enjoyable. But other than that, I figure out how to maneuver around some stages, and ended up like in first place in some of the career mode challenges. So it was fun, but it wasn't like as much fun as Racing Evolution, which is one of the games that I like. And that's what I like about Racing Evolution. Is like, it let you drive different cars, even racing car games, like racing cars like Le Mans, or like Grand Prix, and I like that, those car designs too. So I may see if I can find a different racing game to get at some point. Like I said, I don't know which one I'm going to end up getting. I'm not too much of a big of NASCAR, but at the same time, NASCAR seems interesting. I was looking at a video yesterday. Gran Turismo might be the way to go, because Gran Turismo seems like a good game, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go with that route with the game that I'm going to be purchasing next for racing. But I'll give it like about out of 5 stars. I will give them a 3.5 stars to Super Street. It's still enjoyable, but the game can be better, honestly. At least for me, it was enjoyable. Especially because I like the customization options, all that kind of stuff. So, but it can be better, and I would have loved to see a better storyline instead of like a career mode. But that's just me, because I like storylines and all that kind of stuff. That's what makes a game worth playing, honestly. But I did enjoy playing yesterday, and I played a bunch of stages and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but like I said, I wish the game was so like completely different. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Peace, everybody. Stay safe. Bye.